go, day 2 on the Great Divide Ride for 2021. We're leaving Cleveland Winery in Mansfield and Macedon Ranges, and we're heading across towards Mansfield tonight, running around the Marysville area. So it's going to be some awesome riding, beautiful weather today.
It was bitingly cold as we made our way across the Yarra Ranges, with the temperature barely cracking 5 degrees for the first few hours. A bit of single track was spotted just off the main road, so a sneaky detour was in order to help warm us up. Located just north of Victoria's capital, Melbourne, the Yarra Ranges are another famous wine region, but for the adventure riders, this region is probably more synonymous with rocks, mud and small hills that can be considered a precursor for the proper high country ones. And mud it was we found.
Well, it's a deep hole. She's a deep one, Gav.
Such was its slipperiness in places. Just when you were building up some trust with it and understanding what your motorcycle was capable of, you would be confronted with a god-awful bog hole that stunk of death. A strategically positioned cameraman does nothing to allay the fear of riders, only to heighten them. Onto Little Wonder Track. Jordan and I were on a mission to make sure we arrived at Enduro Section 3 nice and early so we could capture the action of any riders attempting Little Wonder. But first, we had to get to the top ourselves.
You bastard. Nearly. Come on, George, you got this. Yeah. No. Coming back. Down there. Oh, no. And this is one of our enduro track options. We're on Little Wonder Track here at the moment. You might notice a bike laying in its side partway up the hill there. I call that a pass. I got past this big rut on Little Wonder. Jordan wasn't so lucky first time round, but second crack he got through. Bit of a tricky one. We called this one a grade 5 and you can probably see why. So this part on Little Wonder Track is probably the tricky bit. This is the ideal line up here. It may not look ideal, but that's definitely not ideal. So the approach is on this one to carry nice bit of momentum, which is quite tricky on this hill with all this loose rock that we've got here. Really hard to get traction and drive on, but you've got to build the momentum back there so that you can run a high line up here on this off-camber section of the track and try and hold that line as you go up the hill here and keep up on the right-hand side there. There is potentially another line on the left-hand side of the track, up in the ferns and a bit of grass, maybe a bit more drive and traction there, but the problem is trying to get into that side from down the hill there. There's no clean line up this one, so it's a matter of don't look at it for too long because it's probably going to freak you out. This is enduro option only, so we're going to sit here for a while and see how many decide to take this option on.
On the top of the mountain, yeah, we've heard our way to the top of the mountain, yeah, we never coming down from the top of the mountain.
Sadly, our star on the DRZ from the day prior, Dr. Tom, made an appearance but really didn't unleash the beast this time. Then along came David. Captain, as he is affectionately known, is not one to miss out on things in life. If a challenge is put in front of him, he tends to say yes before knowing what the challenge may entail. He also seems to place a comparatively low value on his own well-being.
Standing over it like he slayed it.
No.
Conquered it.
I can't do anything else. I am rooted.
After filling much of our day at Little Wonder, a few of us found ourselves pushing to get into Mansfield before sundown. The setting sun only helped to make Bonnie Doon seem all the more attractive.
Show of hands who didn't fall off today. What about Little Wonder, the little special enduro track? Do you want to have a guess at how many actually got up there? 1, 2. Well, 3 really, but there was one successful
Non-staff member.
They had 4 people to help. But they agreed. Stand up, David. We also had a couple of injuries today, unfortunately. Both Rob Bent and Craig have taken themselves out with a lower leg injury, so they're both in hospital at the moment, getting bandaged up, patched up. We'll wait and see what happens. It's going to get colder from here, and tomorrow we've got a fair whack of wet weather on its way. Now you can see tomorrow we've got a big deviation in the route right from the get-go. We've made the run up over Craig's Hut and enduro section. Clyde's famous for the autumn colours at this time of the year. You get all the deciduous trees dropping their leaves. We're at the tail end of it now, but it's still quite pretty at this time of the year. Your tyre pressures to 10-15 psi could be the difference between getting you out of a bog hole, getting you up a hill, getting you over a log, getting up a little rock step or not. So just have a bit of a read of yourself tonight and make those good calls, because it's a big one tomorrow and the one up to Jindabyne is even bigger. We'll see you all out there in the morning.